Warm greetings to all. In this video, we are going to see about memory concepts. Computer memory is the storage space in the computer where data is to be processed and instructions required for processing are stored. There are two types of memories, primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memories further classified as random access memory and read-only memories. A memory which stores data and programs for longer period of time is called secondary memory. Hard disk, floppy disk, CDs, DVDs and pen drive are secondary memories. This slide shows the main classification of memories. The characteristics of main memory is listed in this slide. It is volatile. It is a limited capacity memory and data or information is lost when the power is switched off. It contains all the data and instructions that are required to be processed. Primary memory is generally constructed with a semiconductor device. It is further divided into two subcategories, RAM and ROM. A random access memory because of the random selection of memory locations. It performs both read and write operations on memory. It stores data temporarily. If power failures happen in the system during memory access, then loss of data permanently. So, a RAM is a volatile memory. RAM categorized into two types, SRAM and DRAM. SRAM is called as static RAM. Here, each cell is made up of a flip-flop that stores one bit. It holds data in a static form, that is, as long as the memory has the power as the dynamic RAM, it is need not to refresh it again and again. Static RAM provides faster access to data and it is more expensive than DRAM as each cell must contain multiple transistors. SRAM does not use capacitors. SRAM is also highly recommended for use in PCs, peripheral equipment, printers, LCD screens, hard disk, router and buffers in CD-ROM, CDR drives. This slide shows the characteristics of SRAM. Dynamic RAM. Each memory cell is in a DRAM is made up of one transistor and one capacitor which store one bit of data. However, this cell starts losing its charge and hence data stored in less than thousands of a second. So, it needs to be refreshed 1000 times a second, which takes up processor time. However, due to small size of each cell, one DRAM can have large number of cells. Primary memory of most of the personal computer is made up of DRAM. This slide shows the characteristics of DRAM. This slide gives the list of difference between SRAM and DRAM. The next is ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory. As the name suggests, ROM can only be read by the processor. New data cannot be written into ROM. Data to be stored into ROM is written during the manufacturing phase itself. They contain data that does not need to be altered. It retains its data even when power is switched off. That is, it is non-volatile. ROM is further classified into four types: MROM, PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. Masked ROM. It is one-time programmable device. It uses hardwired technology for storing data. Low cost and high volume production are its advantages. PROM. This stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory. It is a semiconductor memory which can only have data written to it once. The data is written to it is permanent. This type of semiconductor memory used to be widely used in applications where a form of ROM was required. EEPROM. This is an erasable programmable read-only memory. This form of semiconductor memory can be programmed and then erased at a later time. This is normally achieved by exposing the silicon to ultraviolet light. EEPROM. This is an electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. Data can be written to it and can be erased using an electrical voltage. This is applied to an erase pin on the chip. This slide gives the several advantages of ROM. Thank you.